For this lecture, di-discuss tayo ng another fluid property, no? So in connection with our previous na uploads on fluid properties, so naka-upload na tayo ng discussion on mass, density, unit weight, and specific gravity. So check na lang dito sa playlist natin on fluid mechanics and hydraulics. So ngayon naman, discuss natin yung another fluid property, no, which is viscosity. So ito yung mga learning objectives natin para sa lecture na to. First, define natin yung viscosity, and then differentiate natin, no, yung dalawang types ng viscosity. We have dynamic or absolute viscosity, and then we have kinematic viscosity. So relate viscosity using the equations. Ito yung first equation, which is the Newton's equation of or law of viscosity, no? Ito naman actually is yung kinematic viscosity na yan, no? And then explain how temperature affects viscosity and solve simple engineering problems. Pero ito ay ibibigay na natin sa mga ibang video uploads natin, no? Kasi yun, para may mga dedicated ulit tayo ng mga videos sa sample problems. Actually, meron na tayong mga na-upload din na sample problems on viscosity. Nandito na din sa playlist natin on fluid mechanics and hydraulics. So, dito tayo sa definition ng viscosity. So, viscosity is a fluid's resistance to flow or internal friction. So, ito yung Newton's law of viscosity. So, this one is the shear stress, and then we have the viscosity, the dynamic or absolute viscosity. du and dy is actually the rate of the change in velocity. So, yung principle na to, yung visualization niya is when you have a stationary plate, tapos meron kang moving plate, kunwari, no, tapos meron kang fluid dito. So, magmo-move yung plate mo papunta dun. So, merong shear stress na nabubuo dito sa between the fluid and the moving plate. So, ito yung moving plate. Ito naman, this is stationary. So, ang flow natin is papunta dun. So, while mag-move yung moving plate natin papunta dun, merong shear stress na nabubuo dito, no? Tapos yung distribution ng velocity pag ganito. So we have ganun. So mas mataas yung or mas malaki yung value or magnitude ng velocity doon sa malapit sa plate. And then this one is y-axis. Yan. So ito yung mga lines na to. Ito yung distribution ng u, or that's the velocity, no? Velocity. Yan. Iba yung mu, no? So, ito du lang. Ito naman mu. So, mu yan. Ganun. So, yan yung dynamic viscosity. So, ito yung visualization niya. Ito fluid to, no? Buong fluid to. So, while mag-move yung moving plate, again, no, merong shear stress na nabubuo kasi yung force dito parallel lang dun sa area ng plate. So, shear stress. So, ito yung hindi naman second law, but Newton's law of viscosity. Ayun, shear stress. Tapos pag kung babaliktarin natin yung equation, so kunwari gagawa tayo ng equation on mu. So you have mu is just equivalent to, lilipat natin yung dalawa. So we have shear stress times dy over du. Yan, 'di ba? Parang ililipat lang natin yung du over dy, no? Tapos magiging baliktad siya. So, yun, makikita natin na si viscosity is actually directly or inversely, no? Directly proportional siya with shear stress. Ibig sabihin, mas malaki yung shear stress, mas malaki yung viscosity, yung resistance, no? And then it's inversely proportional with the velocity. So, ibig sabihin, pag mas malaki yung viscosity or mas viscous yung fluid, mas mababa yung velocity, or hindi siya ganun kabilis mag-flow kapag mas viscous siya, no? So, i-compare lang natin, kunwari, oil or honey, no? Dito sa example natin, meron tayong honey. Tapos, yan, honey or oil, and then water. So, mas mataas yung viscosity ng honey tsaka oil compared sa water. So syempre, mas mababa yung velocity nila dito. Hindi sila mas ganun kabilis mag-flow compared dito sa water. So high viscosity fluids flow slowly and low viscosity fluids flow easily. So yun. So hindi mas viscous or mas less viscous yung fluid, mas mabilis sila mag-flow, no? And then viscosity affects the motion of liquids and gases. Dito naman tayo sa dalawang types. So first, you have dynamic viscosity. Actually, ito na yung na-discuss natin kanina, no? So ito yung dynamic viscosity. Tapos ito naman yung unit niya, no? SI unit. So higher mu means greater resistance of flow. So mas malaki yung shear stress. And it is important in shear stress calculations. And common practical unit is centipoise. SI pa rin yan, no? Or ito, pwede rin namang ito. Kung mas madaling mas madali kasi itong makuha kapag i-apply na natin yung equation. So that's dynamic viscosity. Dito naman tayo sa kinematic viscosity. This is ratio lang siya ng dynamic viscosity, and then you have density. So ito yung unit niya, no? Square meter per second or centi-Stokes. It combines viscous effects and density, and then madalas na nagagamit siya sa flow analysis, lalo na kapag merong Reynolds number. So yung Reynolds number, minsan NR, minsan naman RE. Equivalent siya sa, I think, rho, V, D, and mu. So you have density, velocity, and diameter, and then you have the dynamic viscosity. But since merong relationship ang mu tsaka density, which is V, so nagiging lang yan, no? Rho, wala na palang rho dapat. So, saan yung erasure natin? Yan. Oops. Yan na lang. Undo na lang natin. So, wala nang rho yan. So, magiging na lang. VD. Oops. Uy. VD over V. Yan. Kasi yung mu tsaka density magiging V lang. No? So, ganun. So, magagamit siya dun sa Reynolds number. Anyway, mamimit natin si Reynolds number sa mga succeeding na mga topics, lalo na sa flow analysis ng turbulent flow. So, meron din pala sa laminar. So, anyway, sa flowing fluids, yun. So fluid flow, ganun. Fluids with larger V resist motion more strongly relative to their density. And then, next one is we have the relationship between temperature and viscosity. So, ito yun, no? So, magkaiba yung behavior ng mga liquids compared sa mga gases. So, dito sa liquids, kapag nag-increase yung temperature, magdi-decrease yung viscosity. So, yun, viscosity decreases yung as temperature increases. So, ibig sabihin na kapag in-increase mo yung temperature kunwari ng oil, so magfo-flow na siya better, no? Or ano ba yun? Mas magiging mabilis yung flow niya kapag in-increase mo yung temperature ng oil, for example, no? So, kasi magdi-decrease yung viscosity niya. So, dito nakalagay, warm liquids flow more easily. Dito naman sa gases, directly proportional, no? Yung viscosity tsaka temperature. Ibig sabihin, mas pag i-increase mo yung temperature, mag-i-increase yung viscosity. So, ngayon minsan parang maisip mo, di ba pag yung individual molecules, kasi nag-i-increase ka ng temperature, so therefore, mas makaka-move sila freely. So, bakit nag-increase yung viscosity niya ngayon na nag-move yung molecules mo ng mas mabilis? Ganun yung nangyayari kapag titingnan mo individually yung molecules ng gases. Pero dahil nga mas mabilis yung mga movement nila, ganun, so mas nagko-collide yung mga molecules within the fluid. So yung pagko-collide nila na ganun, nagki-create yun ng resistance within each molecule. So therefore, pag titingnan mo yung fluid as a whole, ganun, mas bumabagal yung flow kasi nga nagbabump yung mga molecules. So as a whole, as a fluid, as a volume, mas naapektuhan yung flow nila dahil dun sa movement na yun. So nagkakaroon ng resistance in between molecules na nag-move freely within that particular volume. So yun yung nangyayari sa gases, kaya naapektuhan yung flow. So therefore, nagiging mas malaki ngayon yung viscosity, so nag-i-increase yung viscosity kapag nag-i-increase yung temperature. And warmer gases show greater molecular activity. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin kanina. No? So, mas maraming movement yung mga molecules. So, nagbabanggaan sila. And then, nagka-affect yun ng mismong flow ng fluid. So, temperature strongly affects sa fluids flow in engineering system. So, mahalagang malaman natin to no? Kasi, yun nga, magkaiba yung effect ng temperature with viscosity. So, depende lang yun kung anong fluid yung i-deal natin sa design or sa engineering application, liquid or gas. So, yun. So, I think ito na yun no, para sa discussion on viscosity. So, next natin dito is I think yung nandito, no, surface tension and capillarity. So, next naman na video yan para hindi masyadong mahaba yung mga discussions natin. Okay, so, yun, I think yun talaga no, for viscosity. And then, magsusolve tayo or magbibigay tayo ng sample problems. Separate na video para yun mas dedicated dun sa sample problems lang. And again, thank you lagi sa support and see you sa mga next na mga uploads natin.